ということで改めてこんばんは、オリジナルラブの田島貴夫です。ということで僕はもう、待ちに待っていたわけなんですけれども、ここに、ジャミロ会の、皆さん来てます。3人来てますね。1人ずつ紹介していただこうと思います。
Okay. Hello, how you doing? Your name? I'm JK.
Hello, I'm Stuart Zender.
I'm Toby Smith.
ジャミロ会の、ベース。
Yeah, I play bass guitar. He plays keyboards.
New things.
ということで、ボーカルが JK さんなんですけども、今までもう日本で、結構もう1週間ぐらいやったわけですけれども、とりあえず日本の印象とかっていうのはどういう感じですか、ジャパニー。
Well, I think that the culture is very different from our own. I think generally, you know, we're very grateful for the way we've been treated. Really, you know, it's been very hospitable, and the crowds have been good. What more can I say?
The crowds have been excellent.
Crowds have been excellent.
Really good.
Really good. Very supportive.
I think British society could learn a lot from Japanese society in terms of the respect.
Audience participation
as well.
なるほど。OK。じゃあちょっと音楽的なことについていろいろ聞いてみたいと思うんですけれども、まず音楽に出会ったきっかけみたいなのっていうのは。
Well, I had a friend called Elam, and we used to sit and make music. He had drum machines and samplers, and we used to just sit and make music then, and that's when I really started getting interested and realising that's what I wanted to do. But then I suppose the next problem was finding a live band. It's obviously much harder to find than just to find, you know, drum machines and things like that. There's only a certain amount that could be done. So I was about 16, I suppose. That was when I started thinking that music was the thing to do.
自分で作曲したのもその頃ぐらいからですか？
Yeah, I mean, I'd always realised that music would probably be the thing I'd end up doing. It was only then that I realised, you know, that I could actually put the whole thing into action and start to write songs and start to write lyrics and things like that. Because I think any younger than that, and the lyrics weren't really applying, you know, there wasn't really enough substantial, you know, experiences to be able to write the lyrics. So it was a bit impossible then.
例えばその作曲をする気持ちになったきっかけみたいなのっていうのはあったんですか？
Well, in particular, when you're going to learn was just a sort of, I don't know, youthful response to what I saw on the television, I suppose, you know, and I realised actually things don't change now, you know, it may be too late to change, so the lyrics for that came very quickly. They were just very quick, 20 minutes, just line after line, but once you're on that track, you know, you don't stop. There's certain times for writing lyrics and certain times you can't write lyrics, and that's different.
あなたはその JK っていうのは、インディアンの色海賊、まあ、これがグループ名の由来にもなってるんですけれども、その色海賊に惹かれた、理由って言ったらいいのかな、そういったどこに惹かれたか、またそういったインディアンの考え方、まあ、地球と共に生きるみたいなね、そういった考え方に共鳴するようになったきっかけとか出来事があったのかっていうことをちょっと。
Well, I pretty much presumed that their way of thinking involves sort of taking from the earth and then giving back, and something that we just don't do. So it was 2 and 2 equals 4. It's pretty simple philosophy. Do you know what I mean? That if you don't tend to the garden, the weeds grow, and then you can't grow anything else there. And that's about it. You know, it doesn't necessarily relate just to the Iroquois. I think it relates to most of the indigenous tribes from whatever region of the world that are left at the moment, that are slowly getting wiped out anyway, because we want to build on their land, and because we've been told all our lives that we have the correct answers with our economic policies and all the rest of it, and they don't. And I think that's wrong. And so I think, Iroquois was never meant to be a direct affiliation. I think it's supposed to stand for all people who are generally getting wiped out by the diseased sort of spread of Western culture.
あなたの曲、JK の曲っていうのはすごくコード和音っていうのがすごくテンションコードを使ってたりとかね、ものすごい難しいコード、まあ、同じ同業者としてすごく難しいコード、そしてすごく洗練されたアレンジと、あとブラスセクションも全部 JK が、変えてるっていう、あとストリングスアレンジまで変えてるらしいんですけれども、そういったことは、一体どこで、学んだか、それとも、身につけたかっていうことをちょっと聞きたいんですけども。
Well, I think firstly, if I didn't have such a good brass section, then getting the brass lines and things out would not be as easy as it looks. The rest is done on feel. I don't think arrangement is a particularly difficult thing. Do you think it's a particularly difficult thing?
No, I think it's something that just comes naturally.
It's
all those difficult chords are mine, by the way.
It's.
I do them all.
He's great, isn't he? And Donald did them first. It's
No,
it's like I think there's a natural build to music, and that's
Judas.
That's what it is. I think that's an obvious kind of thing, to be dropping things down, building. So you're talking about dynamics in the way the music's played and in a arrangement. You know, things in, things out, strings in, strings out. So I don't think it's anything I learned. It's the same as just feel. To write a string line is just as easy as any other thing. I think it's just.
I think
what you
the
feel.
difference between the music that we're trying to do now is that we do want to use live strings and live brass. Modern synthesizers don't offer the same quality they don't even come close to the same quality that live strings can give. At the end of the day, if you've got a quartet playing strings, although there's imperfections in the music, those imperfections are perfections, you know what I mean?
And all those string lines are mine.
Yeah, and all the string lines.
アレンジするところっていうのは大体ライブでアレンジするんですか、それともレコーディングしながらアレンジするんですか？
Yeah, a lot of the tunes we did the arrangement for that first album. Unfortunately, we didn't have the time or the ability to do them in live gigs because we really had to get on straight away and start recording it. So on this next album, because we've had the chance to gig and do a lot of them tunes live, because of that you can sculpt them better and change and put different things in different places doing it live, because you know the reaction that a crowd will get, and that will definitely be an improvement in terms of the tracks that we have on the next album, because you have that chance to be able to do that, you know.
Last question. 最後に日本のリスナーにメッセージ to Japanese listener.
Surely can. Thank you very much to all the people who came to the gigs. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for buying the album. Thank you very much for supporting Jamiroquai. What else can I say?
Thank you.
Been very good. Very good time. Definitely.
Enough respect.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Excellent.